if I shake their hand, if I touch something they've touched, if I open the door or pick up a book and they've touched it and they have COVID, can I get infected? We don't know. We're still learning about how COVID moves from person to person. If I get coughed on, can I get COVID? Well, no, because you have to be coughed on more than once. There has to be a certain amount of what they call load. So if you're being coughed on multiple times, then you probably got a problem. Although I don't know anybody who sits there and let anybody cough on them multiple times, but that's another question. We always talk about evangelism, and you do know that what we're talking about is the infection rate of Christ. Are you contaminated, to use the word? Are you infected with Christ? So much so that when you get near people, you infect them with Jesus. You pass that contagion connection on. Are you so wrapped up in Jesus that wherever you go, you leave contaminants behind so that whoever comes behind you is touched by Jesus? That's what Paul is saying. Pour your life into somebody else's life to the point that they pour into someone else's life. We want you to infect someone else, Timothy, and then we want that person to infect someone else. We want to be able, as they're talking about with COVID, to be able to trace the contacts. Okay, so if this person has been infected, then who do they know and who do they see and how did they get it, so we can figure out how this virus is spread. Do you know we can almost do that all the way back from present church right now? We can trace the history of the church through the contacts, through the infection rate, through the evangelism, all the way back to the upper room, all the way back to those first people who were anointed by the Spirit to go share the gospel after the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We can trace it all the way back. So who infected you? You remember that story? And who were you infected? We want to be able to trace all the way back to the upper room. But more than that, we want to be traced all the way forward to the very throne of Jesus when he returns. So are you infected with Jesus? Are you infecting others? Can we trace those contacts? Think about it for about 60 seconds, and I'll see you tomorrow.